Greetings, Dan Daniels here. In our last video, we generated a CSV. The CSV was called Handheld DNA Sequencer, which is what we're going to search for now. So I'm going to load up our URL tagger. I'm going to open this in the terminal. Yeah, of course, I can just run this straight from Python 3, but I'm going to use an IDE called Tani. And there's Tani, and tool is URL tagger, and it loads very nicely. So what we'll do here is we're using PySample GUI as the user interface, and we're going to go ahead and run it. And in a moment, we have our UI, which asks us for the target file. And in this case, we are looking for the search results for the DNA sequencer, handheld DNA sequencer. Here it is. So now when I click on this, it's going to open that file, and now we have a very nice UI for identifying or tagging our content. Now, of course, you can do all of this in a regular spreadsheet, but this is a spreadsheet that has some extra tools. So our goal here is not necessarily to find articles on it, but we want to find products. So this is a product, so I can go ahead and click on this one, and I'm going to set A to true. That's probably a research paper. Forbes, that's research. So I'm going to put these as these articles here as mostly news, but not necessarily content. So I'm going to actually check out this YouTube and see what it has to say. And so I'm using A in this case as likely to be products, and B likely to be articles. As you can see here, it says articles. So I definitely am not interested in that one. Okay, launches pocket size. This one could be interesting just because it has product in there. Article nature, I'm going to use that as just research. BBC, these are all research papers, director blogs, intelligent living. All right, so that one, this one mentions a specific product, and I will go with, these are all research papers. Okay, this is world's first DNA. So I've tagged a couple of these, and I'll just go ahead and now sort. I'm going to sort by ABC, and these are the sites I want to open. Now watch this. This is where it gets fun. I'm going to open all of these in the browser at the same time. And you can see that all four have opened, and we got an annoying blocker, but here we have a product, so this is looking promising. This is okay. This is another product, which might be interesting. It looks like Oxford Nanopore is the predominant hit, and we've got an iPhone genomics. So this is probably not as interesting. So Intelligent Living is the site that I'm going to switch this from A to B, and I'm going to sort the tags. No, I don't need to sort the tags, but I am going to export these three URLs. But before that, I'm going to do a screenshot tool, which is going to take a screenshot of all three of these sites. And you can see in the background, it's going to create a folder. In this case, I'm just going to pop all of the images straight into the same CSV, into the same folder. And I clicked OK. And here is my search. It's going out onto the web. It's scrolling through all of the page and taking a screenshot of it. It's going to wait for a few seconds. Actually, we might even be able to see some of that information. And now it's going to do another screen grab of another web page of the 3 pages that I've got. And finally, Fierce Biotech this is the last page. And when we are done, we will be able to see in our directory our 3 images. And if I click on Modified, we'll see that it's generated a new CSV for us, and it has also generated 1, 2, 2. We should have a 3rd image showing up soon, and still running. The script is still running here. I can see from the image, but in the meantime, we can take a look, and we'll see that yes, we now have a screen grab of that web page. Very useful. And I'll go ahead and open this with just a simple text editor to see that we have a list of all of the pages that were scanned and screen grabbed. So with all that information, we now have a fairly robust tool for doing web searches and grabbing information in the form of screenshots, all in the same UI. Right. I'm sure you can think of business cases for your own research projects. In the meantime, thanks for watching and happy computing.